Alright, so I couldn't remember if I took you back here in the trunk or not, so here's the trunk. Put a new grommet on the gas cap right there, and I have not cleaned up the trunk in here, so no sanding or painting or anything. This is just as it was when I got it. So, good, solid trunk. Did put a new hose right there. It says England on it. Alright, this is a spare tire. It's probably the original tire because it's super old, and it has the old size, so these are not the size that's on it currently. It's the 145 R13, but it's cool to have it, so I just keep it in the trunk for looks. Wouldn't use it, but you can if you want to. Those tires are 180/70, I believe, R13, but the more standard size is 155/70. So there are some rub marks here on the tire, but that was from before I fixed the suspension system. So before it set down probably this low on the tire and would shift side to side because the bushings were so worn out. But now it sits higher and just has a fresh spring on it, and the bushings hold, so there is no tire rubbing at all since that's been fixed. Okay, so I've loosened and unhooked the top. Show you how to do that. So you pull up here in the middle. It's gonna be hard to do with one hand, but I'll try. As it comes back, you pull this fabric back towards the trunk so that you do not, this is a pain, so that you do not mess up the glass. So not beautiful since I couldn't do it with two hands, but there we go. Alright, so that just kind of sits down like that, and you fold your windows in. That's so hard with one hand. There we go. Alright. One, it's just the way to do it to keep the glass from bending or cracking. I keep calling it glass, but it's plastic. Alright, then you kind of just push it all down like that. And that's down. Then you would have a top cover that would latch on here. I don't have it. I have one, but I think it's for an MGB, not for the Austin Healey. So, have not gotten a new one, but I can give you the MBG one. MBG if you want it. MGB, there we go. Alright, so that's it with the top down. You scoot back so you can see it. The best way to drive it is like this. A lot of fun. But during the winter, or if it's threat of rain, I would definitely keep the top up, and you can drive it through the winter with the top up because you do have a heater. You do not have AC, but your vents right there, and there's your control. So you would turn that, more or less air. Switch, that switch needs replacing, so currently there's your heater, on and off. Alright, so that's it with the top down, and let me let you see it from the front. There you go.